NTSB is focusing on 4 missing bolts that may be the cause of that blown out door on that Alaskan Airlines flight on Friday. And now the ongoing investigation is showing a potential widespread problem with Boeing 737 MAX 9s after finding other loose bolts on now grounded jets. Here's a live look at SFO for cancellations because of those jets impacting travelers today. Alaska and United Airlines have canceled more than 30 flights combined. CBS's Kris Van Cleave is following the latest updates on this investigation.
National Transportation Safety Board investigators are honing in on the 4 bolts that should have kept the door panel from flying off this Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9 last Friday. The trouble is, they can't find them.
We have not yet recovered the 4 bolts that restrain it from its vertical movement, and we have not yet determined if they existed.
The NTSB says it will be able to figure that out through additional testing, and a full report on the incident could take a year. FAA head Michael Whitaker declined to comment about the 737 at a conference in Washington, D.C. Tuesday.
Another day with the 737 MAX grounded means hundreds of flight cancellations at airports across the country, a situation that is likely to continue for at least several more days.
While passengers make other plans, Alaska and United continue to inspect grounded aircraft. CBS News has learned United has found loose bolts on at least 5 airliners, and Alaska turned up what it calls loose hardware on some of its MAX 9 fleet.
Let's see what we find in the course of inspecting these 171 aircraft.
Former FAA acting administrator Billy Nolan says consumers should be reassured.
Overarchingly, this is a very safe set of aircraft, and I would have no hesitation or reservation in saying to the flying public that the 737 is a safe airplane to fly.
The loose bolt findings do put pressure on Boeing to address safety concerns and quality control issues, the subject of Tuesday's company-wide summit.
And the FAA has told Boeing to provide instructions to operators for inspections and maintenance. And that door plug has since been found by a high school science teacher in Portland. That's Bob Sauer you just saw there. He says, like many neighbors in the area, he responded to announcements from investigators to search their yards for plane debris. And Bob, well, was left stunned at what he found in his backyard.
My heart did start beating a little faster at that point because I thought, oh my goodness, people have been looking for this all weekend, and it looks like it's in my backyard. Announced that it had been found by Bob, the Portland teacher, and that was enough that all kinds of people started figuring out that must be me. And so for the rest of the evening, I was getting emails and texts from colleagues, from students.
Bob, the most famous teacher in the United States right now. Well, the NTSB recovered the evidence from Bob's house yesterday morning. Well, a group of people